Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to day 4, pick number 28 on my top 31 albums of 2022. Best albums of the year, as far as I'm concerned. Doing my top 31 out of, I think, an overall list of like 75 or something like that. I'm not quite sure. I think on the website it's going to be top 50 and then a whole bunch of honorable mentions. So you're probably getting about 75, 80 picks in total from the year, just under 100. But here, for the purposes of each and every day on the channel, we got 31 days in December. I'm going to give you my 31 favorites. Tough task. Kind of happy with my list, I guess. But there's lots of other good albums that may not appear in the top 31. But like I said, you'll see the list on the website just in a couple weeks. And yeah, a lot of good stuff this year. Feel bad about not including some over others, but yeah, what are you going to do? Here, my pick number 28 is the 6th studio album from this band. Kind of a super group of sorts. The Dead Daisies. Radiance. Okay, this follows up their previous album from a year ago on Holy Ground, which ironically was my album of the year last year, 2021. Not quite. This one's not quite up to that lofty heights, I think. David Lowy on guitars, Glenn Hughes on bass and vocals, Doug Aldrich on guitars, and Brian Tichy on drums. Again, kind of a supergroup, basically. I really like this band a lot. I really liked them with Glenn Hughes. I liked them with John Corabi as well. But I think, Hughes brings something a little special to this band. This is a really solid record. To me, though, it sounds a little bit quickly put together as opposed to the last one. I know they really wanted to get another album out fairly quickly, and it kind of sounds it in spots. There's some great material on here. There's other songs on here that are kind of like, all right, they're okay. And I kind of found that same thing, with and I forget the album title, but the Daisies put out, I think it was the second album of Corabi, was really, really strong. And then they put out a quick follow-up to that. It did not quite hit the mark. Corabi moved on. Glenn Hughes came in. They released On Holy Ground, first one with Glenn Hughes. Amazing album. Quickly put this one album out. Really good. Not quite as great as that one, but there's some great tracks on here. Face Your Fear is terrific. Shine On, the title track, Radiance, really good. Courageous is a good song. Cascade is good. Roll On. It's good. Hard rock, heavy rock. There's like I said, a couple tracks on here that are just, to me, kind of generic sounding, but I would say 75% of this album is really, really strong. Glenn Hughes sounds terrific, as always. I like the kind of heavier, dirgier stuff on here. Some of the kind of more fast-paced, modern, rockish type songs. Not as impressive to me, but I like when this band's going a little grittier and heavier with that, kind of 70s and 80s influence kind of shining through. But again, fine record. I like it. I just don't like it as much as their previous one, which to me was fantastic. Album of the year. Got to be pretty fantastic. This, not quite album of the year material, but really strong, and it makes my top 31, coming in at number 28. So let us know what you think of the Dead Daisies Radiance in the comments below, as well as your pick for day 28. And visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, all together, all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as it posts. And please do hit that like button before you leave. Very, very important. And we'll see you later on, actually in just a little bit. We're ranking the albums. Martin Popoff, Guitar Hack, and myself will be ranking the albums of Clutch. And then, of course, tomorrow we'll be back with another of my favorite albums of 2022 with pick number 27. Till then, I am Pete Pardo. Have a good weekend, everybody. Bye-bye.